Hi, angels, and welcome back to Angel Baby Speaking. I actually wasn't going to post this because I've been sick and I'm literally just now getting my voice back. But I also realized I need to rewrite that belief myself. When I travel, I stay so healthy, period. So here we are. You need me. Bear with me today. Whether you are manifesting a relationship, stuck in one that feels so confusing, or you're trying to hold it together with your dream person that maybe you manifested in, I want you to know you're not crazy and you are not doing it wrong. But love is not supposed to feel like obsession. And relationships were never meant to become your identity. So if you are here, you're probably the version of yourself that's done some inner work. You've studied manifesting, you've said the affirmations, done all the techniques, watched all the TikToks, and all the latest trends, but yet it still feels so hard. Maybe it feels painful or it's still really inconsistent. So let's talk about it. Like, really talk about it, okay? What's actually happening when you are manifesting in a relationship? When you are calling in a person, you are not just manifesting love, you are manifesting in a reflection, not just of your desires and all these beautiful things that you can create, but also of your deepest fears, all of your subconscious stories, your survival responses, because love is a mirror. So if you are still holding on to pain or abandonment wounds, maybe beliefs like I'm unlovable or people just really can't be trusted, that energy is going to continue to show up throughout your connection. Now, your SP is not here to fix those stories. They are here to reveal them. And I feel this is where most of you, myself included, really start to get tripped up. We start treating that person like the absolute source and put them on a pedestal instead of seeing them as the mirror. So you might find yourself saying things like, well, if they just choose me, I will feel worthy. Or if I just get this text, I'll feel secure. If this works out, then I'll believe in love again. But what's actually happening is this: your state is always creating the experience. Your assumptions are always shaping the dynamic, and your nervous system is either letting love in or it is completely sabotaging it. Now, so many of us put love, especially that one person, on a pedestal. We think they're the dream, right? But you are the dream. You are the source. And if you truly keep finding yourself in cycles, whether it be hot and cold, the ghosting, breadcrumbing, friend zoning, your body just might be chasing a familiar trauma pattern and not actually allowing you to manifest in the love that you're wanting. Now, you can manifest in your dream partner. You can have that fairy tale love, but the work that it takes to get there might not always be as glamorous as everyone says that it might be. So, maybe it is sitting with parts of yourself that may be scared to be seen. You could be grieving the version of you that only knew this survival based love. Maybe it's choosing not to react in the 3D when it looks like they're pulling away or you're met with these unfavorable circumstances. That's going to be the real spiritual maturity. And that's honestly the part no one really likes to talk about. Because while doing this work, I feel it's very easy to get stuck in labels with all these different things floating around, whether it's, anxiousness or the avoidant and anxious attachment dynamic or the situationships, the twin flames and soulmates. And listen, I get it because my mind wanted every single explanation too. But sometimes these labels can genuinely become cages. So, in order for you to really overstep these limitations you're putting on yourself, it's easy to do this framework. So instead of saying, they're just really avoidant, try they're reflecting the part of me that doesn't feel safe to receive love consistently. Instead of going to the narrative of they're not choosing me, try to reframe that in where am I still not choosing myself in the stillness, in the uncertainty, in devotion to what I know is mine. Now, this work deepens when you truly stop blaming the other person and you start owning the story that you're telling about love and about yourself. So, if you feel like you're starting from square one, just really start observing. I want you to notice the combos that you're hearing around relationships or men and women in general. I want you to check how your body responds when you're scrolling and you come across these limiting views on love and relationships. Are you genuinely relating to what they're saying? Because it's very easy to fall out of your state when you're doing things like that. Look at the music that you're listening to. So, what are you feeding your subconscious mind on a daily basis? Because you'll really start to hear all of these old lenses. So, you might then have the realization of, oh, I really don't believe that men can be loyal. I really don't actually think that I can get the love that I want. I can't actually fathom someone choosing me. Or I'm still chasing transactional love because it does feel safer for me. And I want you to look at these beliefs as they're not bad, they're just outdated. And this is what is really blocking your manifestations. It's a very simple assumptions that you're probably still holding on to without realizing it. And this is why I really emphasize that your God state is so important, not coming from this God complex point of view, because God state is simply not about pretending everything is fine. It's just about remembering I am the source. I am the source of love. I am the chooser. I am the creator. And when you really return to that place, you stop chasing and you can start realizing. You stop waiting and you can start receiving. So if you are mid manifestation and it's starting to feel really hard, I want you to listen to me because you have not messed it up. Movement is happening even when you can't see it. And every trigger, no matter how uncomfortable, is genuinely just an invitation to shift back into your God state and ask yourself, how would the version of me who is already chosen or already secure respond to this set of circumstances? How would this version of me interpret this silence? How would God see this moment? Because this is not about bypassing your feelings. It's about gently guiding them back into safety so you can finally receive what's already yours. Now, the reason why I came on here sick and everything is because I had a client really inspire me this week. She came to me completely heartbroken. Her dream partner that she had manifested in had pulled away after so many months of love and consistency. She was spiraling, blaming herself, very confused, and just stuck. But as we worked together, she realized this wasn't punishment and it wasn't something being taken away again. It was just a reflection because she'd never actually felt safe receiving what it is that she wanted. So we worked on her nervous system, her self concept, her assumptions that she was still carrying, and she stopped checking for him. She started forgiving the circumstances and herself and her person, and she truly started choosing herself. And of course, he came back. And not just came back, but he came back correct. So now they're planning to move in together and everything. And it's so beautiful. It's so soft. It's stable. But most importantly, my favorite part is she came back home to herself. And that's exactly what this work does because you don't have to beg, you don't have to perform anymore, and you don't have to chase because you are truly the God of your reality and you are love in motion. So, the more that you become that, the more love can actually show up through them, not just from them. You will notice it in every area of your life as well. So if you are in a bad state right now, I really just want you to pause and I want you to breathe and I want you to remember the love that you are seeking is not lost. It's genuinely just waiting for you to see yourself the way that God sees you. And if you're really ready to anchor into this work, my client sessions are open. I also have free courses and courses that you can purchase because I really want you to understand you are not alone and you're not too late and your love story is still unfolding. So I really wanted this video to inspire you guys. And if you have any other ideas or suggestions for me to make any other videos to help you along your journey, that's what I'm here for. So until next time, my angels.